Along to Linfield Park for this Chatham round 3 fixture between the home Coastal Spirit and visitors Nomads United. Well, we're in for an absolute cracker here today. Both these sides are doing it, playing some great football. Of course, Coastal Spirit yet to be beaten in the Southern League, and well, in all competitions in fact, and Nomads are doing very well also in the league. So they're currently in 5th, 4 wins, 2 draws and 3. So mid for them. They're playing under to put a good showing up here. There's nothing to lose for them. It's the kind of attitude we're after. So in the middle today we've got Ralph Klink. He'll be assisting. Flick. It's a breezy nor'easterly that's coming across the ground here, 11 degrees. And Nomads are off Metherell in the direction of Flynn Holdham. And it's Danny Boyce who's put himself about there and got rid of it, but straight back in. Nicely won there by Pritchard. Bushell. Roy Evan Weaning. Killick with a wee bit of a delayed decision there. Well up by and won by Meeklam. Cranach down the line, Steinweischer brings it down. Bushell all over him, but release well down this left-hand side, drives in, cuts, driven across well, and Steinweischer got there. We got too much of it. Just a slight touch might have put it in, but ended up getting far too much of the ball and a goal kick, much to the please goalkeeper Regan Frame. Well, Coastal now with custodian Highfield in there. He wasn't able to play in the last cup fixture. The 3-1 victory over Kashmir Technical. Here's Steinweischer. Just delaying. Good run through there from Mitchell, but couldn't find him. Sorry, that was Cotter looking to get involved in it. He's on the ball now. Steinweischer feeds it through. Back in. And relentless attack here from Coastal Spirit early on. Well, it was Coastal Spirit got here via a victory over FC 2011 3-0 in the opening round, and got past Kashmir Technical 3-1. Nomads picked up a 4-0 win in the first round against Horsell, and of course the big upset against cup holders Christchurch United 2-1 in round 2. Bell has gone far here, Meektam trying to keep it in but can't do so. Decent contact in there. Well played by Harry Bushell there, keeping the pressure on Meeklam as he tried to keep it in and create another attack. There's a huge effort in here. Joe Hall, captain, good to see him back out on the field. He make a big part of the physical nature that Coast into this game. Boys able to clear it, gets it across to Bergen. Cotter closing down, Bergen across, not letting Holland get anywhere down that left hand flank. Meeklam interjecting in there. Oh. Finn Holdham, he'll be a target man at the top of this Nomads United attack. Should be a good battle between those two players, Finn Holdham and Alex Meeklam today. Cotton back into Holland. Holland gets it across harmlessly. No threat of caution. Highfield just had to see that go across him. Results yesterday, this Chatham Cup, two sides mirror. Make it through to round 4. Bell feeding the ball down to Cotter, back into Crannock. Mitchell, Crannock trying to feed him, but out for a throw. Bell to take. Steinweischer put in there from Bushell. Stern able to turn back and get it into Hull. Clattering into Bushell. Crannock. Back to Bell. Steinweischer just can't get away with it. A wee chip and chase into the end goal there from Mitchell. Just not read by his teammates. Frame, good decent touch on that, and Meeklam just probably a crucial wee touch there as Angus McIntyre closing down on Highfield, but that Meeklam touch just gave it a wee bit of length. Stern into Steinweischer, turns into Metherall. Bergen to Hall. Hall spinning, weaving, looking for some space. Stern feeds it into Steinweischer, but he can't return the pass. And Bergen, just a bit of contact in there, and Clink's just going to allow some attention. No, he's all right. Supposed to be in the slight. Meeklam with a free header. Steinweischer up, flicks on. Crannock's breathing down on this one, but well defended by Pritchard. Everything a wee bit more condensed than Steinweischer. To Cotter. Tries to squeeze it through the Nomads defence. From connecting well. Releasing McIntyre, drives it across, and Holland's there, but Adam Highfield's pulled out an absolute stunner there. Not sure he knew too much about it, but spread himself well. And Finn Holden from point blank range couldn't get it beyond the experienced custodian. What a delightful ball from McIntyre. Came from play initiated in their own half. And Nomads staff will be delighted by that. The ball's gone in, out from Stern. Hall closing down and effecting a good block in here. And Holland just not able to keep it in. Bell. Steinweischer missing it, the header. Holden with a flick around the corner. Stern promotes it forward. Just asking a wee bit too much there, Jack Mitchell. No, Stern can't quite believe it, but looked like a foul from here on Caleb Cotton. Well, it will have to be well marshalled. There's a few troops going forward here for Nomads. Mitherall and Anderson will join the attacking line. Angus McIntyre on the ball. McIntyre, it's a decent ball in. Mecklum's got a first bit of it. Stern lets it bounce, and the pitch out there's got a wee bit too paced actually. There's been some considerable rain here a couple of nights ago, and no drying weather at all. Still a decent playing surface, so I'm sure in the way of the football today, but the odd little bounce may catch the odd player out on occasion. Highfield. Nice work by Hull. It's Cotter going forward, but well covered from Anderson there. And this time Weischer was across, ball destined for the far post there, but where Bell was, launched forward. But far too much on that one from Cotton. Highfield just considering himself here, under no urgency at all. Now towards Bell. One by Cotton. Boys and Hold'em going at it. And Boys just unsure that if Killick actually got that decision right, and just having a wee question. It'll be another corner for the Villains. Another game going on in the Chatham Cup round 3 is the fixture up in Nelson, FC Nelson versus Ferrymead Bays at Guppy Park. So that'll be that's kicked off at the same time. Well cleared by Bergen. Straight back in, but Hull's charged down. Holland into Bushell. Only get it into Bergen. Bergen driving it forward, giving Crannock something to chase after. All sorts of tangled up, but Pritchard's come away with it. Nomads playing a bit of a longer game today. Last outing I saw them play against Kashmir Technical. There's a lot of good tidy football played, but they haven't been able to get into that rhythm just yet. Stern can't keep the ball under control, and it's cleared. Boys has got some time, but he's closed down quickly by Hold'em. And just a subtle bit of contact in there from Hold'em puts Boys off. Hull back in, cleverly rebounding the ball off Hold'em for a throw. Bell with a throw. Okay, for Steinweiss, it's gone beyond. Anderson gets it forward. Hull can only get it forward. Straight up in there. It's Boys and Hold'em going for it. Good little tussle in there. Hull able to switch it out to Bergen. Support is back in the form of Mecklum. This is the composed football that Coastal's been able to employ this season most successfully. Headed forward from Collar. Beckett Highfield just interesting little clearance to Bergen. The old up and under clearance, beautifully done. Launch form from Stern, Steinweischer, and a bit of room. Cuts inside one. Sees Bell on the far side. Will he use him? He's got it to him. Bell takes a touch. Cuts back, but he's quickly surrounded by the recovering defence. Cottam. Cross to Holland. Drives forward. Out to Bushell, who's on the left now. Whipped into the far post, and there is McIntyre, but unable to get. He's probably just drifted a wee bit too far across the goal to be able to get it on target. Highfield to kick off. Take the goal kick now. Kicking it pretty much just straight into the northeasterly today is Adam Highfield in this first half. It's only a slight breeze, but it is rather chilly. Bergen slices through the defence. Metherall hope this one goes and patrols it out well. Well, it was last weekend. It was Coastal Spirit winning 5-1 over University of Canterbury. Relatively well-managed game from Coastal Spirit, and Nomads picked up a victory over Fermi 2-1. So both sides in a good vein of form. Bergen down the line to Mitchell, flicks it on. Got an opportunity here to cut it back. Steinweis is waiting, but not enough room on the park for Jack Mitchell to do what he wanted there. Well, he might look back at that and a bit of frustration, just unable to. Had two players in the box he could have fed the ball to, but that last touch just done it. Not staying in the park as Hold'em. Under pressure from Meekland. Little half turn. Now it comes to McIntyre. Forward from Pritchard, but Boys has come around and put all the laces through that one. Forward from Anderson. Stern up well. Decent work in there from Gabe. And this Cottam going nowhere. Great turn from Steinweischer. Just a wee bit too much on the ball as that run through from Cotter. It was dangerous, but it'll be Nomads now on attack. Hold'em. Clever little flick behind. It's Bushell. Room to cover, but well cleared from Hall. Captain's knocking there. Frame, back out to Meekland. Again, missing the midfield. Not a bad tactic from Nomads with quite a dominant midfield in that Coastal Spirit. This could be a good opportunity here. Cottam. Back out to McIntyre and across, and it's Holden somehow got it up and over the bar from within the 6-yard box. Or was it saved? It might have been. It is a corner. So another outstanding save from Adam Highfield from point blank range. And it goes swung in well. Just a wee bit too much curve on that one, and Highfield watches it onto the top of his net. Highfield with the goal kick. After a couple of outstanding saves in this opening minutes of the game. Nomads having the chances. Flicked on from Bergen. And again from Mitchell. Cranach's going to put pressure on Frame, but he's done well to clear it. Meekland will up and win it. Stern brings it down and distributes out to Bell. Boys. Back to Bell. Into Cranach. Pritchard all over him. Bell. All the way back to Boys. He's got a nice deep position. Hull dropped in. Creates some space and Boys' ball didn't get where he wanted it to. Frame just delaying his pickup. Gonna get a good nudge on this one. He's Boys up. Big jump. Over Hold'em. Meekland will take it out to Bergen and receives it back. Across to Boys. Out to Bell. Positive touch forward. Rolled into Cranach. Into Hull. Bell had made a great run through, but Hull unable to get the ball to him. Now he can. Anderson's there to close and go back to Frame. Decent pressure, but Cranach unable to get a secure touch on that one. Hull up and wins. Bell's got it up. An awkward position there for Steinweischer. Cranach out muscled by Bushell. Propelled forward, but there's no blue shirts up there, and it's be easily taken care of by Boys and Highfield. Highfield. 20 minutes gone in this one, and it could be said that Nomads have had the better of the chances. Steinweischer flicks it off to Hall. Rolls into Cranach, but Cranach had turned and Pritchard's able to get up to Hold'em, who's putting immediate pressure onto Meekland. There's all sorts of shouts for corner, but it's going to be a goal kick. Highfield just set up to the right. Meekland. Oh, that's a little late challenge in there from Steinweischer. And will receive the first yellow card of the game. Interesting decision that one. Anderson left his feet and was a wee bit out of control there as he slid across the ground, and I'm not sure Steinweischer had much he could do about that one. But there we have it. Meekland. Hold'em. Flicks it inside the bushel. Gets a wee shot on target. And another collision in there, and it'll be a clink to go to his pocket again. There's Meekland. And it is a yellow card. Who's showing some good concern for Alex Meekland and offering a couple of apologies. Highfield. Towards Steinweischer. Up, flicks on. Away goes Cotter. No, he'll go back to Bergen. Out well to Stern. Nowhere forward for Stern, so back into Bergen and all the way back to Highfield. Holden closing down and charging the ball down. Boys are going to have to be accurate with his clearance here, and it's back into Coastal Spirit possession, but Meeklam's shoveled it high. Quite a tussle in there. Hull. Well, good old-fashioned ruck on Linwood Rugby Ground here. Steinweischer coming away with it. Trying to attempt to get it out to Bell. He's done it. Can he hit it first time? He can, but frame's gone down well. Probably not the kind of contact Bell wanted. Fell to his right foot, not his strongest. And a decent attempt there from Coastal Spirit. Hold him. Keep in position well. But Cottam unable to, it was Holland I think maybe, unable to get any accuracy on his pass forward. Bergen. Flicked on, but well cleared by Nomads. And position just changing over. Pritchard back into Cottam. Under pressure from Hill and Cranach, gets back to Pritchard. Back into Cottam. Hull doing well there. Dispossessed and drives forward under all sorts of pressures. Done really well to get the ball to Steinweischer. Late contact in there, and it's been seen by Clink. Well, Hull was battling away and did very well to get possession. Delightful forward ball. And what can the home side do with this one? Meeklam and boys are going to join the attack. It's Stern on the ball. Decent opportunity here for the home side to start the goal scoring action. Plenty of movement, all sorts of wrestling. Stern's gone direct to the keeper. No runners on the ball. That's disappointing. You've to attack the ball in there. Thrown out to Cottam. Close by. Opportunity for McIntyre. Holland lets it run out to Brushall. Driven in. And it will. Well-timed interjection from Highfield, who goes to Stern. Out to Bergen. Clever little flick. Found Bell. Bell just unable to keep that attack going. Bushell being able to keep it in. Bell's in a more central position right at this moment. And again, players losing their feet in there. Meeklam able to guide the ball out. It'll be a Coastal Spirit throw. No, looked like a Nomad throw. There must have been a wee touch there from Meeklam somewhere along the line. Collett with the throw. Cottam's at the top of the box, but Hull's able to get a wee toe in there, disrupt. Cotter just close to getting a wee touch and setting himself free, but frame. Lucky work there from Hall, gets it to Stern, but Stern can only Richard. This touch is better and it's out to Bell with a bit of room. It goes, well cleared by Anderson. Cotton. Tiny little touch around boys. Cotton. Looks to go direct. With a wee slip there, I'm sure he was intended to be a cross, but Highfield deals with it well. Stern. Assessing his opportunities. Look at the runs behind him. Another slip. There's just that greasy surface. I wonder how many sprigs are out there versus multis. Stern closing down well on Cotton, but Cotton will receive it back and head the ball out to Collett. Collett rolling it into McIntyre. Receives it back. Gone forward direction of Holden, but far too much on that one, and Highfield deals with it well. Bergen punches forward into space, but nice and easy dealt with by Frame. Jacob Anderson, captain. Oh, Pritchard's put it into Stern. It's an opportunity to feed it through. Cotter just stumbling on it ever so slightly, gets it to Steinweischer, and it goes! Alex Coastal Spirit capitalising a loose bit of play from Luke Pritchard there. Found its way to Mason Stern, who could fit it in well to Jack, who you might have thought would have could have had a go himself, but cut back and fed it beautifully to the advancing Alex Steinweischer, who's opened the goal scoring here in the 29th minute. And it looks like Joe Hall's just receiving a bit of attention. Definitely been putting himself about a bit as Captain Joe Hall. Everybody's getting a drink of water as well. Well, Hall looks to be okay. It's back to his feet. And can Nomads reply? Well, Coastal have put themselves in the driver's seat here. As we said, undefeated in all competitions. Just the 2 draws so far this season. One with Nelson and once with Kashmir Technical.
Hey, are these all your friends, Roman? Yeah. Oh wow, you got friends. No, we do know Roman. He's all right. He's all right. He's going to hang out. He's going to hang out.
Steinweischer flicks it forward. Cranach can bring it down. Tried to get it back to Steinweischer, but well cleared by Nomads. Boys into Stern. Flick forward into Steinweischer. Back to Stern. It's 2 runs forward, but not the kind of pass to get the ball to them as Pritchard gets it forward. Hold him. Too much on that as he tried to bring it down for Cotton. Bell looking for Cranach. Pritchard up for the safety of the sideline. Steinweischer receives it off Bell. Plenty of players in his back. Cotter flicks it around the corner, but the run hadn't continued from Steinweischer. Well, it was good innovation in there from Liam Cotter. Closes down on Meeklin, but out it goes to Collett. Collett releases, hold him, make him get there first. Collar. Turns. Once again, Hall's into combat mode. And Bushell just unable to bring that down. Highfield will go out to Bell. Boys. Stern. Boys under pressure. Gets the ball down to Crannock, who's wrestled to the ground by Pritchard. Boys. Goes to feet. Cotter. Boys. Forward into Bell. Gets beyond Pritchard, but Anderson goes to ground and gets it forward. Bell with the throw. Stuyvesant gets it to Stern. One more across to Hall. Drops inside one, completely surrounded by blue shirts is Joe Hall. Stern well in, but sees his clearance go through to Collett, who gets it forward, and Meeklam just gets rid of. Plenty of movement here from Nomads to get the ball to Hold'em. And Bergen just getting off towards the coffee school's van. It's all getting a bit tight at the moment and that along that touch line. McIntyre closely watched and it's out, and it will be a coastal throw. Bergen to take. Steinweiser flicks on. Cotter brings it down. Mitchell advances it. Well done by Daniel Metherell there. Boys with the free header. Steinweiser tries to get it forward. Decent work in there from Mitchell, but can't get the ball back across goal. Frame to Metherell. Metherell back to Frame. Bell up and wins it, but straight into the back of his opponent's head. Boys gets it to Crannock, but he can't bring it under control, and Hold'em's got the ball going forward. Stern's got a crucial toe in. Gets the ball to Crannock. Into Hall. Back out to Crannock. There's some space there, but Anderson's immediately there and slides it out and keeps the ball well. Cottam tries to look for that switcher play, but just leant on ever so slightly by Jack Mitchell. And Highfield will just take his time. Ask Finn Hold'em to do some unnecessary running. Meeklam to Stern, but Cottam's pounced on it. An opportunity here to get the ball through to Hold'em, but nice work. Hangs in the air. Get some more position here, Nomads. They're just looking. Gets it out to Bushell. Taking on Bergen. Try to work their way back into this fixture. Plenty of tall timber, all in and around the 6-yard box. Oh, no one's there. Great opportunity. Highfield. Boys is going to try to interject, but hold him. Well done by Bell. Cranick brings it down. Launches it forward towards from Anderson. Oh, a dangerous ball here. Pritchard had to be wise to opportunity. But Stearns back well. And if Holdham's won it this time. Drives in. Opportunity in there from Mitchell, who cleverly keeps Bell. Well won by Bushell. Holdham brings it down well. Attempt at the 1-2 there, not coming off. Holdham turns the ball back to Holland. Bergen's around and Holt to Stern. Taken away from him by Holland. Well won by Metherall. Cotham's able to turn. Pritchard's wide. Blocker, and it'll be the 5th corner of the day for Nomads. Anderson's gone forward, as is Metherall. For 3 points. And took it safely. That wind, Stuyvesant closing in on Metherall, but it's fallen toe in there. Bergen's kept it in. And across crashes into Meeklam's. Action of William Holland, who must have been questioning there. Meeklam says it hit him in the chest. But it can't have been too far away. Well, but wide. Once again, Joe Holgate's crashing to the ground. Bergen. Forward into Cotton. Clever work from Holdham. Can only get it to Stern, and Boys has sliced one out towards Bell. Bell gets made a run inside. Pritchard twisting and turning around Steinweischer, but Cranick additional time. Progress. Holdham twisting and weaving. Shovels the ball across. Well won by Meeklam. Tries to cross one in, and he does so. Meeklam, a tower of strength in there, gets it beyond. It's got nowhere to go here, but looking at their combined look at the watches there from the assistant. Gable, back to Anderson. Forward, but Boys, but the whistle had made. Alex Steinweischer picking up another goal. Fill up your cup of tea and join us in 15 minutes for the second half. Usually the other way around, but a interesting second half here. Nomad able to engineer a few chances. And the assistants as they do their work check the stage. Clever move. Drawing one-on-one with the keeper. Tucked it away nicely. And we're underway. Keep it in. And Nomads will quite a considered decision. The two number sixes, Joe Hall and William Holland, somehow drives his way through there, but forward goes Gable. That wide to Pritchard. Cranach putting good pressure on. Mitchell comes away with it, but Bushell's tracked back well. Feeds it forward, but only as far as Bergen. Frame with the goal kick. Bergen, bit of a shoulder check in there. Holland. Glim there to challenge too. Bergen to Cotter. Cotter clipped in there, and William Holland at the centre of everything at the moment. Bergen. Hold him. Another high foot there from Holland. Stern's able to turn from Gable. For Pritchard for Nomads. Decent challenges going in everywhere is this sort of intensity of this game. From there, let's see who. Angus McIntyre there with the opportunity. The first one of the second half. Brought down well by Cotter. It's got it out to Bell. Drives in there, cuts. Hands a frame. That's a Cranach. Back to good ball retention here. Bell, but Metherall's there to get a foot in the way. Brings that attack to an end. Taking his time with this one. Breeze has just dropped. Still gets some good length on it at the moment. Is Adam Highfield. To Pritchard by Cotton. McIntyre. Well, we're restricting Finn Holdham's activities today. Taking it a wee bit too close there, and Hall. Whoa. Holy clattering. Search for Hold'em, able to flick it on. Bushell's made a good run through. And Boys is required. Back to McIntyre. Cottam wants to feed it back. Safe in the air. A nice flat kick. What can he create here? Flicked it forward, but Cotter got himself into an offside position. Robbie Stanton would just implore his players just to value the ball. Back by Steinwasser. Tidy work in here from McIntyre. Just dropped into a bit of a deeper roll. Get up, but Cotton's able to get a strike on, but no real sting on this one. And easily contained by Mitchell. Trying to get the ball off Pritchard, but Pritchard going back to Anderson. Boys, back into Bell. Oh, that pass is just a knock. Well brought down by Steinwasser. Releases the ball for Mitchell. Can he get there? Much to the frustration. Metherall got it forward. Bergen into Steinwasser. Beautiful turn there and flicked in towards Cranach, but it was McIntyre who just cut back as soon as he delivered that long ball. Cranach back into Hall. No, sorry, that was Jake Mitchell put the pressure on and create that attacking opportunity in Coastal. Just their second corner of the day. Just a wee conversation about what you can do and can't do. Bell's able to get it up and just over the crossbar. Well, frame as he contested into amongst the 6-yard box. Bushell and well from Cotter into Steinwasser. Delightful ball up and over Cranach, and it's off into the neighbouring property. Well, now we're into the changes. Caleb Cottam going to the bench. Yet. No fourth official on it. Number 13, Cooper Golds. It just maybe fell awkwardly there to Jacob Anderson. Get a wee bit of assistance. Much contact on his opposite. Jacob Anderson will just go to for Nomads. Cranach launches forward. I just feel like if Coastal can just shore up their passing and might create themselves just a few better opportunities to extend the other thing. Hull well up, won by Hold'em though. Pritchard. There's an opportunity for Bushell, but no real. Meeklam gets it out to Pritchard. Well, it looks like it's number 14. Opportunity to get a strike on, but and So we change here for Coastal Spirit by the looks, making their way to the side. And it'll be Hayashi and Stanley. No, Hayashi will be out here on the right. Stanley up top. Hayashi, look at it near post. Just a lapse of concentration there for Hayashi, probably with his first touch of the game. Hold him, decent contact. Crashing into. Hold him. Go back to Anderson. Collar, done very well to bring it down there. Bushell, it's touched. Well up and one by Collett. Hull. Out to Hayashi. To Hull. There and gets it forward, but that will go all the way through the frame. Just enough pressure on it to force the error. Hull goes crashing to the ground once again to the ball. Up it goes to Bushell. To boys, it's the execution here. But recovers well. Can't get past the boys. Bell crashes it into Pritchard. Tries to find Joshua Holland on the run through, but to be there to stop Mitchell getting a piece of that one. Hold him, towed it. There's a long time between the contact and the whistle there, and some clarity. Right, man wall. Highfield probably unsighted here, and he's going to go. And another wee change here for Nomads this time. Stanley's going to go back and support the defence here. He's got a bit of height in there, so much needed. And Hayashi's gone clattering in there. Really, Harry Bushell on the ball this time. Flicked away by boys. Cottage can't get a piece of it. Steinweischer can. Just drew the tackle. And they'll be happy with their field position now. Well, come on. Bell, the throw, into Takazita. Back into the Bergen. Goes round, flicked on. Hayashi gets his chance to shoot. It's been quiet this half. To Bell, across the top to Stanley, who was just on his heels, and Metherall's Joshua Holland. Gable, sorry. Ball into Hayashi, gets it to, able to keep it in. under all sorts. Once again, it's a bit of a ruck, and I'm not sure how Clink was able to decide which way to give that one. Sends it forward and out. Hall. Bergen. Back to Stern. Here from Western Bell. Gets it forward to Takazita. And out it goes for a goal kick. Hold'em. Well, Finn Hold'em has been the constant target and winning the majority of his challenges in the air. Meeklam brings it down. Hall flicks on to gets it onto his right foot across as the attacking line was down into the chest of Stern. Stonewasher. Oh, battling well. Opportunity here for Stanley. Make his way through. Stonewasher can't bring it under. Stern can. Flick through to Hayashi to chase. That makes its way out for a goal kick. Another change here for Nomads. And maybe just come. And it's Cooper Goldsmith. Looks like a bit of a central role. Takazita. And just is a wee attacking opportunity here. Stern on the ball. And it goes. Well up and one by Metherell. Stanley smashes one and straight into Steinweischer. Driving forward and straight to the pocket. There, Mo Takazita into the book. And position is Goldsmith and offside. Assistant referee. Highfield. Stanley, Steinweischer and Anderson were going for a race for this, and Anderson just opts for this. Maybe Western Bell here. Hall and Anderson doing some sort of dance in and around there. Zeta's gone in there also. Goldsmith. Let's see where Bell can put this one. It's gone far. Meeklam able to chop it down. Opportunity out here. Scott Bantwell, and so is Meeklam, who puts the ball out for another corner. Now Temperature's probably just dropped a couple of degrees as that easterly comes in. Bushel on the corner, swung it in well. Meiklen just able to get a wee touch on it. Back in, there could be a wee touch, but Stearns up there and won it well. Boys. Out of that one and grabbed their clearance, and there's just a big blast of the whistle just to Anderson might have got caught up in the melee. Call it. Goldsmith. Not many minutes left in this one. Hull. And it's time wasting, says referee Clink in the pick up his first card. Well, Stanley across the box, it goes to Joe Hall, takes a touch forward, but desperate defending in there from the Nomads. Well, what a move down the line there. Might just add to the time in the. This is all sorts of pushing and shoving around again. 2-0 down at home to Fermi Bay. Stern on the top of the area, drives it back in. Sent out, and it's who can't get beyond only boys, who sends it off into the car park, and that might just hit my car. Stanley, Takazeta, Steinweischer brings it down, well under pressure from just about over Metherall, but it does very well at keeping that one in. Double standards here as Goldsmith dispossessed. Bergen, Stanley, Takazeta just unceremoniously sent to the turf there. So, oh, and Takazeta puts his boot through that one. With the throw. Hayashi up. Stern tracking across, can't stop the ball, but Bell can. Boys up well. Bell can only flick it on to Goldsmith. Out it comes to Bushel. Bushel, gonna have a go from range here. Nice work from Meiklen, and Hayashi just unable. Well won by Hayashi, but Goldsmith's got back on the ball. Flicks it in straight into Hold'em. Desperate work in there from Meiklen, and well cleared. What a battle it is. Hold'em today. Collar, decent ball in. Hall's gonna get and pinch it. Oh, and a cynical wrestle to the ground, but it's a nice play on, is it? No. Definitely a card there for Goldsmith. wrestling Hull to the ground. We've boys. Anderson, looks like he might have just moved forward. It's Anderson who's gone forward and the target for Hayashi. Just with Bushell. Bergen goes to it. Stanley can't keep it in though. What a contest. So we get down to the sharp end of things. Can't be too many time wasting during this half. So nice sensing it up back. Collett's got a decent throw on him here. And to hold him, Micklem. Hayashi and Pritchard go for his run. Time. Wow. Boys, it's it forward. Metherall's able to get it out to Collett. Collett looks up, drifts it in. Micklem with another wee touch. And Bell, he just shovel it forward. Hull releasing it out to Steinweischer. The ball forward. Takazida. Draws the attention at Stern on the ball and wrestled to the ground by Butler. Socks aren't working for Stern today. Still cramping up on occasion. Well, we've got 45 minutes up on our clock here. At the top, Steinweischer scores a try. It can't find a second goal. Possibly could have cut that one back, but a delightful run in to the danger. Hull under pressure. Hull. Ground, and the clock ticks over. Stern flicks it towards Stanley, brings it down. And nice work in there from Stanley, just allowing Stanley. Heads to the corner. Bit of a coming together there, and plenty of bodies getting forward for Nomads. Now that wind's come up and Hull will jump. Stern can't get much of it. Clears. Bit of a collision between the two Nomads players. Steinweischer. The ball is in the right part of the park for the home side here as they try this 1-0 result and look to move into the next round of this New Zealand Football Championship. Steinweischer has collected a bit, but no. Desperate work in there from Metherall. And it'll be another corner for Coastal Spirit. And Alex Steinweischer just looking for a second goal here. Proven to be a threat every time he's on the Stern and Stanley committing nothing forward for this one. Just going to box it out. Additional time Stanley with the throw. Into Stern. Sees it. Well, this is that Coastal Spirit just put a stranglehold on. And Clink's had enough. Into Raptures as the Coastal Spirit train carries on, undefeated, on into round 4 of the New Zealand Football Chatham Cup. Steinweischer goal. It's just 1-0 here at Linfield Park. Join this fixture with us. My name's Craig Crawford and I look forward to bringing you some more games in the future.